Ackland Avenue invites team members to participate in our training and career paths programs as consumers or as influencers. In our program, we call these influencers badge champions. This presentation is meant to help you understand what it means to be a badge champion, as well as how to get certified as a champion of a new or existing badge. Let's start with what a champion is in the first place. Ackland Avenue has its own definition, of course, but let's start with the dictionary to get some extra background. The Merriam-Webster dictionary says a champion is a winner of a first prize or first place in a competition. A champion is one who shows market superiority in an area of skill. Or to be a champion is to act as a militant supporter of a cause. We chose the word champion because we want many of those things to also be true for the people that we entrust with our badges and our skill areas. So we will modify the definition only slightly to insert the concept of badges. For Ackland Avenue, a badge champion is someone who represents or is responsible for the creating and developing of badges and encouraging the support for them, both inside and outside of the company. This definition hints at some responsibilities that set a badge champion apart from a normal badge consumer. A badge champion must achieve and maintain mastery of the skills in the area the badge represents. Also, a badge champion must maintain the badge clear and up to date with current trends, technologies, and practices. And to make sure that the badge is only held by those who have truly mastered the skills it represents, a badge champion must develop and administer fair and thorough assessments of mastery. And in true champion style, a badge champion must be a voice and defender inside and outside of the company for the area that the badge represents. So if there's more responsibility, what's the payoff? Why would someone want to become a badge champion in the first place? There are potentially lots of reasons why you might want to become a champion. I'll mention just 3 here that I think are universally important. Becoming a champion or a leader of an area of skills helps you to build up a specialization or deepen your own mastery of that area. Deepening your roots in a specialization helps you to grow upward as a professional instead of just outward. This is one great strategy to build your career, since deeper specialization helps you differentiate yourself from those who merely scratch the surface in order to grow outward. Becoming a champion gives you many opportunities to mentor others too. By championing a badge and crafting the skills and competencies needed to master it, you're providing a powerful guiding light along the path to mastery. Also, by evaluating mastery in others, you're providing feedback and you become an automatic mentor and have the chance to help others level up with your words of encouragement. And becoming a badge champion widens your range of influence in the company. When decisions need to be made that affect or are affected by your area of skill, it's very likely that your input will be sought out. Being a champion also means leading our teams and tribes to new and better versions of the skills in your area. Becoming a badge champion is also a great way to become a leader. You might be asking yourself, if being a champion has all of these benefits, why isn't everyone becoming a champion? Well, part of the reason is because being a champion requires deep interest, knowledge, experience, and skill in the area that a badge covers. Many people only have surface level skill in an area, just enough to get the job done. For badge champions, though, we're looking for passionate people who are already taking it a step farther and who are willing to keep stepping. The first step in the certification process is to learn about how to properly develop badges and evaluations and how to build badges that will work well in the larger ecosystem of open badges and pathways. It might sound funny, but the goal of this step is for you to earn the Badge Champion badge. Once you hold this badge, you'll be ready to develop and champion any number of badges. Then, once you know how everything works, you'll be ready to take ownership of the badge you hope to champion. If the badge doesn't yet exist, this will be the time when you can start that badge from scratch. No worries, we'll provide you a template and some support. If the badge already exists, taking ownership might mean working with the previous owner or champion to start making it your own. Either way, once the badge is ready to be earned, you'll be first in line. You'll be evaluated by someone else in the company, presumably a master, so that you can prove your own mastery of the badge. Upon earning your badge, you'll be ready for observation. When someone else is ready to be evaluated for your badge, they will attempt to seek evaluation from you according to the evaluation methods that you chose when you were developing the badge. At this point, you'll bring in the person who evaluated you for the badge when you earned it. That person will observe how you evaluate and will give you feedback. That feedback might be about the badge or about the evaluation itself. That person will determine if more observation is needed or if you're ready to evaluate others on your own. Once you've been released to evaluate others on your own, consider yourself the certified champion of the badge. There's a lot going on in that process, so it may have been a little confusing. Let's break that down just a little bit more. Let's say you want to become the champion of a new basket weaving badge. If you haven't earned the badge champion badge yet, that's your first step. So forget about basket weaving just for a little while and focus on learning how our system works. Once you earn the badge champion badge, you're ready to shift back to the exciting arena of basket weaving. Armed with the tools and skills from the badge champion badge, you'll develop a new badge that contains a list of skills or competencies for a master basket weaver, along with some suggested learning and an effective evaluation that proves people have or have not the level of mastery needed to hold the badge. Then you're ready to seek out validation of your new badge and your own mastery of that badge. After all, if you're going to be the champion of a basket weaving badge, you'd better be a pretty great basket weaver and be able to make some pretty awesome baskets. For that validation, you might need to find somebody at your same level or a little bit more masterful than you to help you out. We'll call this person the Master Basket Weaver. After the Master Basket Weaver signs off on your badge and your mastery, then you are actually ready to publish that badge for others to consume and also perform your first evaluation. Here's how your first evaluation will go. For whatever method you're using to evaluate, you'll invite the Master Basket Weaver to join you along with the student. While you are busy evaluating the student's mastery in basket weaving, the master will sit quietly and observe you, your style, and your methods. Once the evaluation is done, the Master Basket Weaver will determine if the student should be awarded the badge. The Master Basket Weaver will also give you feedback on your evaluation style and method, and will determine if more observation is needed. If the Master Basket Weaver decides no more evaluation or observation is needed, then you can consider yourself the new certified champion of the new basket weaving badge. No more need to invite the Master Basket Weaver to future evaluations. It's all up to you now. That's the process to become a certified badge champion. Simple, right? No worries, you'll be guided every step of the way. So if you're certain you want to become a badge champion and you're ready to go through the certification process, the next steps for you are to learn about how Ackland Avenue uses badges in general. In next steps, you'll learn about how open badges fit into the grand scheme. As a consumer of open badges, it might seem like an easy job to put together a great badge. You'll learn, though, how much thought really goes into crafting a truly valuable badge, as well as the building blocks that are used to cover all the bases. You'll also need to learn the skills and thought processes behind designing effective evaluations so the badges maintain their weight and value. You'll also be learning about how badges fit into the larger pathways and other badge groupings, as well as how Ackland Avenue uses pathways to guide people as they attempt to level up. I hope this video has been of help to you and has taught you something more about how to become a badge champion. We'll see you on the other side.